Oh god, it's dark. It looks brighter when I turn the camera on, but it's dark. Okay, anyways, hi. If you don't know me, I'm Theo. I'm a trans man, and I lost my mom in May. I don't know many people who can really relate to my situation. It's very hard to talk to people. I'm a college student, by the way, so I mean, I've found plenty of weird and amazing people at my university, and it's not like I'm running. Sorry, my car was unlocked. It's not like I'm running low on people to talk to with like day-to-day things or just like funny haha, but when it comes to like my mom, it's hard to talk to people. And I didn't realize how hard it was going to get. With my sister, it's like I can talk to her. She knows exactly what I'm going through. But at the same time, she's at a different stage in her life. She's close to being 30. And, you know, she's got her own life. Not to mention the fact that I've never really gotten much support from her either. So it's hard to be like 100% completely honest. And with my mom, I would tell my mom everything. Bro, there was not a single thing I did not tell her. Like I literally told her everything. To the end, at the end. It did not start off that way. Not one bit. Me and my mom had a really complicated relationship, but towards the end, she was the only person that I really talked to. I confided in her for everything. And when my last relationship got really tough, I didn't say anything about it, not until it ended. And when it ended, she was my rock. She kept me going. In simple terms, that's just what she did. She would not let me give up. And so it really sucks to the fact that I just want to give up. As much as I want to make my mom proud, I want to give up. I'm in pain. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not thinking of her and wanting to be right next to her, to talk to her, to hear her laugh, to see her smile, to get a hug from her. When I was in, right before I started third grade, 2013, August 10th, I had 2 birthday parties to go to that day. It was the end of summer, back to school, and I was very excited. I wanted to go to school again. I wanted to get out and, go do things and have fun. And there was this city event that was being put on. It was August 9th. That night, we went. I had so much fun. I just remember spending the day with my dad, which was very few in between at that point. I didn't see him very often. And then my mom, I think she made an appearance at some point. But the day after, that morning, I was woken up by my dad yelling at me. He shook me awake, told me to get dressed, told me to get shoes on, told me to get out the door. And I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on. And I think I eventually yelled at him. I can't quite clearly remember that day. It's a very big blur. But at some point, I asked him what was going on, and he answered, and he just told me, I got a call. Your mom was in an accident. Now, I'm like 8, 9, something around that age. I think I was 8. 7 to 8, you know? And I was confused, and I was shocked, and I was scared. And we run out the door, and I'm wearing heels. They're just tiny little miniature heels because I couldn't find any other shoes. And so we run out the door. We get to the scene because the lady he talked to was a woman who saved my mom's life. She had called him, or her husband had called my dad. I don't remember, but one of them called and just gave the cross streets, and we were off. When we get there, I blocked out whatever was seen, whatever to me, I still can quite clearly remember my mom's van was upright with a crack in the window shield, and nothing else was wrong. My mom's car flipped. She was hit by a drunk driver going very fast through a red light as she got the green turn signal. She was not the first one to in the line, when, you know, of the line of cars. She wasn't the first one. If she had been the first one, she probably would have been just as at fault as they were, because of Nevada law, which declares that you need to, you know, look around before you go. But she wasn't the first. She was farther in the line, and she was hit. She flipped. She landed. And then 2 people who were nearly hit stopped, got out, sat with my mom, called 911, and kept my mom alive. My mom died before the 11th anniversary, but I'm very proud of her. It wasn't easy. There were a lot of things she said to me that the couple of days leading up to my mom dying, there were things that she told me that genuinely, I was so scared. That's all I can say. I was so scared. Because what she was feeling, I couldn't do anything about it. And feeling helpless and feeling emotional and basically an overdrive. That entire week. And I thought I got my mom into the hospital on time. And we were so relieved because we're like, we caught it. We caught it, and she is going to be okay. She is going to be fixed. She's gonna come home. And she never came home. She never came home. I have nobody to talk to. Hence the videos. Kind of helps to get everything out, to cry about it once in a while. And by once in a while, I mean daily. I'm pretty much crying daily, and I have since May. And I don't feel bad about it. And if anyone wants to make me feel bad about the fact that my mom's dead and has been for a couple months now, you can go suck my dick. Because He was the only supportive parent I had. I love my dad, but he doesn't understand. And he, you know, he's good on the, oh, let's get you through college. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. He's good on that stuff. But he doesn't understand me emotionally. And unfortunately, emotions just aren't his thing. He's been pretty good with this whole situation regarding my mom. He cries with me. He, you know, I thought he was opening up emotionally, but it's still a touchy thing. He just isn't emotional. Not anymore. I see him laugh. I see him get mad. But I never get a heart-to-heart. It's always a lecture of like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Oh, the research I did shows that this is the best way. Oh, and there's also this research and that research. He's very analytical. He's very on the nose. He's very, I want it done this way. I want it done that way. Or it doesn't get done at all. And I want my mom. I want my mom so badly. There is not a bone in my body that doesn't hurt. There is not a single part of me that feels okay. And I'm filling the void with material things and experiences with my friends because that's all I have. That is all I have. I feel alone. I feel so very alone. And I hope that nobody else feels like this. And if you do, hi. I'm going through the same thing. Sit down, join me. Go into my DMs, be like, hey. I know how it feels. And I don't want anybody else to suffer alone because I'm suffering alone right now. And it's not fun. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. In my car. And I'm sorry about the fuzzy wheel cover. I couldn't hide it completely, so. Until next time.